Now today we took a look at the 2018 Nissan Altima 3.5 SL. Now in this video we're not going to be covering through all of the standard features offered in the Nissan Altima 3.5 SL, which there are actually a lot of standard features. Keep in mind this is the top of the line, so again, as you can assume, there's a lot of features standard. We're only going to be covering what features become standard when you upgrade from the 2.5 SL to the 3.5 SL without optioning out any packages. So comparing the 2.5 SL base to a 3.5 SL base is pretty much what we're doing right now. Now, off the bat, you actually might start to notice a couple of features. But to start this video off, I'm first going to go over what features. I'm going to cover features that are standard here that you can get optional on the 2.5 SL. And then I'm going to move on to features that are standard on the 3.5 SL that you cannot get on the 2.5 SL. So starting off with, so normally we start off the videos going out through the outside, but some of the key differences here are actually going to be on the outside. So let's go ahead on and move on to the inside. So starting off with the inside, well, as soon as you upgrade to a 3.5 SL, you actually have now standard a 7-inch navigation display. So although it is optional on the 2.5 SL, on the SL you actually have a lot smaller non-touchscreen display until you get into a higher, until you option out technology package, which of course gives you like intelligent cruise control, navigation, and stuff like that, and of course the moonroof. But here on the 2.5 SL base, you actually do not have any of that. You just have a backup camera with the display, non-touchscreen display, Bluetooth audio, all that good stuff. But now once you actually upgrade to the 3.5 SL here that we're taking a look at, no options is to have to get. It actually has all this feature standard. You of course have the an audio display. It has a similar UI as you would find in the Murano and the Maxima. It's starting to trickle down to all of the Nissan models. Again, from 2017 to 18, this is a completely brand new system that we see here that is going to be optional on the 2.5 SL. But it is a lot more premium that was offered in the previous years. And speaking of the navigation system display here, you of course do have Android Auto and Apple CarPlay through the Nissan connection button. Simply connect your phone to Bluetooth, through USB, and you have all of the connectivity features. If you don't want to use Nissan's map, you can use Google Maps through Android or Apple Maps through iPhone, and it's incredibly quick. As soon as you press something, it tends to move incredibly quickly. The touchscreen itself is incredibly responsive. Let's go to the home screen here, and as soon as you swipe something, you see incredible amounts of speed. It really reacts to touch incredibly fast. So it's very similar to what you find in the Maxima. So now, as well as offering, of course, the navigation and the maps, the 3.5 SL here actually has now standard as well as XM satellite traffic. So if you set a destination in the map and you're heading somewhere, you'll start to see live not only turn by turn directions, but actually automatically reroute you to somewhere else that's going to be less congested, to make sure you get to your destination as fast as possible. Now, a little bit more comfort features that you start to notice is this nice power moonroof here at the top that you see here. So again, it is optional on the SL if you get the technology package. Now, while just for having a 3.5 SL, you actually have that now standard. Let's go ahead and move to the outside so we can kind of take a better look at that. So you see there, it's a tilt and power opening. So if you just want to tilt it up to vent a little bit of the inside itself, you actually can tilt it open and let the inside vent, as well as power open, and it'll open all the way. Again, the leather seats, the really nice seats that we see here, I don't want to talk about it too much. I don't want to mention it simply because it is available in the 2.5 SL. So a lot of the interior is carried over from the 2.5 SL as we see here. So you're not really upgrading in any of those features there, like the Bose audio and stuff like that. That's already going to be offered in the 2.5 SL. Simply the features that I'm talking about here. Now, moving on to the outside, now we're going to start to see some of the features that are only going to be offered in the 3.5 SL if you choose to get a 3.5 SL. So again, this is a 3.5 SL, no extra packages. So if you're interested in to see what's added in the technology package, make sure to check out the channel where I'm going to go over through the technology package. But simply speaking, a 3.5 SL base, which you can't really call a base, has a lot of features, but you'll start to notice these nice LED daytime running lights with LED headlights. Now, these headlights, it's gonna be similar to what you're gonna see in the 2.5 SR models. That is actually optional, not standard on those models either. If you get the special edition package, you'll have these same headlights on the 2.5 SR, but it's now standard here on the 3.5. So there's only two models that have these headlights: 3.5 SL and 2.5 SR special edition package. So again, incredibly nice to look at. They make the vehicle look a whole lot more premium. So as soon as you option out these headlights in the 3.5 SL, really makes a huge difference. It really stands out from 2.5 to 3.5 are the headlights. Now, right below the headlights, you'll start to notice these sonar sensors here in the front. Now, these sonar sensors, what Nissan calls sonar sensors, are actually there for when you're parking. You can call them parking sensors. If you get too close to an object in front of you, or even to an object in back of you, which you can see here, sonar sensors in the back as well, they'll automatically start to beep at you, and it works with the audio system to where if it's something in front of you, you'll hear the speakers in the front start to beep. If it's something in the back of you, the speakers on the back will start to beep, and you really know what's around you. So if you don't see it in the backup camera, or if you're not paying attention to the backup camera, just listen with your ears, and you'll start to see what's around you, and you avoid any collision. So again, a really nice feature to have once you upgrade to the 3.5 SL. Now, speaking of features, you'll start to notice these really nice dark finish gunmetallic 18-inch alloy wheels. So now the 2.5 SL has alloy wheels, but you cannot get 18-inch alloy wheels that you see here. Only two models give you 18-inch alloy wheels, which is the 2.5 SR is going to give you 18-inch alloy wheels, but a completely different design than what we're looking at here. Once you get to the 3.5 SL, it's a very specific wheels only available here. It is similar to the 2017 model year, except these are now gunmetallic, dark finish, look a lot nicer than the previous model year. So it's a huge improvement for 2018 alone, and a huge improvement from the wheels that are offered in the 2.5 SL coming out to the 3.5 SL. Now, of course, the biggest of all changes, because again, this is a 3.5, you actually now have a 3.5 liter V6 engine, good for about 270 horsepower and 251 foot-pounds of torque. So if you're doing the math, would that translate to almost 100 more horsepower and about 80-ish more foot-pounds of torque. So definitely a lot more powerful engine than what you find in the 2.5 SL. So if you want more power, you actually don't have to upgrade to the Maxima. This actually has all the power necessary. It's very similar power, and you don't get a huge hit in economy. Miles per gallon, you're looking at 22 city, 32 highway. So it's actually one of the best in class for V6, and with this much power, incredibly good EPA numbers. So again, the biggest change with the 3.5 is, of course, this beautiful engine that we're taking a look at. If you ever have a chance to test drive one, make sure to give it a good test drive. You'll start to see a lot more power offered here than you're going to find in the 2.5 SL. So if you're going for power, but you don't want to go into a more expensive Maxima model, 3.5 SL gives you the best of both worlds. Good fuel economy, a lot of really nice features, leather seats and all that good stuff. A good upgrade from the 2.5 SL model, and overall, this is the best of the best of the Altimas that you can get, 3.5 SL. So on the 3.5 SL, there's really only one option that you can get. Unfortunately, I don't have one available with the technology package, but as soon as I get one, of course, I will be making a video to cover the changes there. But for now, it's going to wrap up the video here. So if you're upgrading from a 2.5 SL to the 3.5 SL, all of these changes are going to be standard once you upgrade to the higher trim level. Thank you for watching, and make sure to check out the channel.